Hello everyone, and welcome to a new reading. Wow, it just seems like it's been forever, isn't it? Isn't y'all? Y'all have no freaking idea, but I finally took the time. I am at home, of course, and I wasn't really sure about who I wanted to do a pulling on. So if you guys see from the screen in front of you, you know what we're going to be pulling on, or the individuals we'll be pulling on today. So this is going to be a follow-up reading concerning Kim Taehyung and Jeon Jungkook, V and JK of BTS. This was a reading that I wanted to do for a while. It's actually been some months that I wanted to do this, and this has been since when V and JK were in the military. Someone asked me for that request, but it was this person who I will tag them on the screen. This is your request, as well as anyone else that was just curious about these two, that I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I will do a follow read. Now, the reason why I say follow up is because if you guys have been following me since the beginning of my channel, I did a reading on these two about a year ago, and that reading had caused some major, it just sent upon me some negative energy, where to the point that I had to disable all of the comments on my videos. Anything from the past that I've done, if you notice you're unable to comment, that's exactly why. It was the video pertaining to V and JK, as well as another one that I was doing on Janine involving V and G-Dragon. Some people just got into their feelings, and I'm like, I'm not going to have a bunch of negative shit coming to my channel, because I don't know, they were trying to say that I was putting in the narrative or whatever the case may be. I think the thing about it is the difference between that video and this one. As you guys notice, my table is empty. I haven't even begun shuffling or anything like that, so you guys will see the shuffle. So if anything tends to come out, allegedly it tends to come out that could be rather similar, allegedly similar to the video, then you won't be saying shit about, well, you ain't gonna say shit anyway, because I decided that the comments will be disabled in this video. I'm sorry I didn't want to do it, but you know what, girls gotta do what they gotta do. So I'm like, if you guys enjoyed the video, do not hit like yet until you get done looking at the whole video. But again, everything is alleged, so that's the reason why that it might have took me a long time, because I wasn't really sure if I wanted to do it or not. I'm like, I said what I said, and then it is what it is, you know. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see, get a pull on the current energy pertaining to these two. I'm gonna try to pull them, like a friendship pull of their energies together, and I want to do a quick pull on Taehyung as well as Jungkook. Of course, before I get started on anything, I have to, as always, give you guys a disclaimer. I never get tired of saying it. So, disclaimer. This is a very hard disclaimer, okay? Please keep in mind that everything in this reading pertaining to Kim Taehyung, aka V, and Jeon Jungkook, aka Jungkook, the members of BTS, is declared 100% alleged. And I tell you guys, if you don't know what alleged is, Google it, okay? Google it, alright? I'm not going to tolerate any disrespectfulness or anything like that of a sort. There are some videos that I let the comments come on, so if you want to bring your little happy ass on one of those pages and you want to give me some negativity there because you're unable to comment in this video, you will be blocked, okay? I ain't sugarcoating it for you, alright? So please be respectful. So without further ado, I'm gonna get the first card deck and we're gonna get started. Alright guys, we are back. So I have my first card deck in hand. This of course comes from my life's oracle. And what we're going to do, we're just going to pull out a couple cards. I'm just going to ask Spirit, what is the current energy, or what is the energy that is surrounding both V and Jungkook? And they're already cleansed and organized. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to be silent for a moment, and I'm going to take my hand. I'm just going to ask Spirit, just pray over the cards and ask Spirit, what is the current energy of V and JK? I'm just going to look, I'm looking at their image, get a feel of each other's energy. Dear God, I ask you in Spirit to give me the most precise response on the energy at this time that is surrounding Kim Taehyung and Jeon Jungkook. What is the current energy that is surrounding them? Alright. Spirit, what is the current energy surrounding Jungkook from BTS? Okay, looks like we have one. Let's see what this one says. We have laughter. I don't know if you guys can see that, but laughter. Alright, so that's good. And I will tell you this, guys, I just saw all the group members, like, they're just showing a sense of just being happy and being in harmony. What I said in the last reading, like, they are genuinely happy, you know? So that is amazing. Let's see what next we're going to get. Energy surrounding. Okay, it looks like the second card we have, you guys, we have change. We have change. Second card. All right, let's see what we can get next. Let's see. Okay, so I see two that came out. We have it's your time. It's your time, or it's their time. And you see that came out, guys, like very strong, like the second time, because that actually came out in the reading on the group itself. I'm gonna try to lay them down because I don't want to cover their faces. And then the next card after that, we have daydream. Daydream. Okay, I just want to pull out two more. Okay, so we have two more. The next one we have overthinking. And the last one we have a masculine energy. Wow, masculine energy now. You see this card, you guys? Masculine energy. Question: what are Taehyung and Jungkook are doing? What are they currently doing? What are they showing us? What are they're making thirst traps, right? You see how accurate that was? Gosh, you guys, you know that reminds me of the muscle card that came out of V's reading. When at the time he was lifting weights, and then it came out like the muscle man. So you see like masculine energy that shows that both of them, both of them are male. And typically male, does bring like masculine energy, but I feel like this came out because of the muscles, because of the whole, the whole working out at the gym, and giving us just all kind of fantasies, which that's currently what they're doing right now. So that's something. Masculine energy. Wow. So guys, let me take a look at these cards here. So we have laughter. We have change. We have change. We have it's your time. Overthinking. The masculine energy card, I'm just going to put that over here, and we have daydream. So from what I feel, now the change card is nothing new. It's nothing new. The change card here is nothing new, because I brought that up about, and the word change has been coming up with involving the members of BTS, of them individually as a group. I already expressed that things would be changing. This could be a sense between them two, like V and JK, that like the relationship may change between them. I don't know how or what that means exactly. Maybe they're looking at each other a little differently than the way that they used to look at each other. But I'm getting to feel like with the change card, that is definitely what that means for the both of them. The It's Your Time card, this is the same thing that I pulled our last video with the group itself, that at this time it's their time, and I take it like it's their time for them just to enjoy and have fun and getting into this new era of muscle that we see. So that could be why the laughter card, because it does show they have a really good relationship. There's no animosity. I remember someone wanted me to do a polling, or someone has said it could have been like some animosity allegedly, but no, it's not. You see, they are very happy, enjoying one another, and the main thing is just being happy of seeing one another again, as well as all the other members. We have the overthinking card. This could be allegedly that between the two, one is an overthinker. He falls under the sign of a Capricorn, while Jungkook falls under the sign of a Virgo. And I feel like that with the overthinking card, that's definitely coming from Jungkook's energy, because I'm a Virgo and I know what is going through with, overthinking some things. So allegedly, a Jungkook could be an overthinker. So that could be another trait. And we also have another card that represents daydream. Someone likes to daydream. This energy could come from the both of them. I don't remember pulling out any daydreams cards. If I could name, I did so many videos on V and on JK. I could have pulled it out on JK's side. I'm having a thinking that I did, because I don't recall it with V, but the daydream card, to me, that does represent him. So we have the daydream. All right, you guys. Ooh, okay. I may have to put a screensaver on this, but I don't want to, because that'll drain the battery. Alright, so let's see what other card decks that we could use. Okay, let's use these tarot cards here at the Twin Flame Tarot card decks. So let's see what we can get using these. And just like that, 2 cards came out. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, so the first card we have the Moon card. Illusions and hidden, confusion and secrets, uncertainty. We're being silent for a moment. So it appears that allegedly, this card represents a hidden truth, secrets, uncertain about something. Okay, so we have the Moon card. The next card that we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands. Success and victory, triumph and rewards, recognition and praise. Recognition and praise. So this shows, and this reflects back to the It's Your Time card. It's Your Time card about being successful, victory, being blessed with awards and never-ending opportunities. So it does show that, you know, due to the fact that V and JK are the most popular men in the world, and being in the biggest K-pop group in the world, that means to say that the success will continue, that it is their time and these rewards will come to them. See, the next card that we have the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords, which represents heartbreak and pain, separation and grief, sorrow and trauma. Now I'm curious to know, like, what was it that they were feeling like during the time they were in the military. Okay, what's going on with my camera? Okay, my camera's blinking in and out. So let me put this down for a second because I don't know why my camera is glitchy. You guys see that? So I'm gonna put it over here. So now I'm curious to know, how were they feeling during the time when they were in the military? And I'm gonna take out my true emotional cards for that, but it shows that there was a sense between the two, that there was the feelings of being in pain, the pain of being separated, that there was some feelings that came about being separated. Okay, so it could have been feeling like that doing the military, allegedly. Okay, the next card that we have the Queen of Pentacles. Generous and caring, nurturing and sensible, confronting and practical, good business sense. So this card here is another successful of being a successful card. And between V and JK, I'm sorry guys, I'm getting drained. Being between Kim Taehyung and Jungkook, there is a sense of, there's a caring and nurturing energy between them when they are with each other, like a very close bond per se. Let's see what this one says. We have the Sherlock card, which represents determination, success, and moving forward. Okay, so these cards are screaming success between the two. And the last card we have death. We have the death card. Transformation, endings and change, transition and release. So go back to that change card. So it looks as though that something is changing between V and JK. If something's coming in and something is changing, it's a transformation that is going to happen, if it's not happening now, or it's going to happen between the two. There's going to be a sense of change between them. I don't know if they're going to be like angry or mad at each other. I highly doubt it, because they're in such a good stage here, just being, you know, enjoying one's company and being happy and being continuously going to be successful in anything that they do. This is not new to what I'm saying. Alright you guys, so I'm going to clear all of these out, and what I'm going to do is let's do them individually, or should we do it between individually, or we should see how they was, because I'm curious about the heartbreak, you know, the heartbreak card that I see. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to see if I can get the true emotional energy that was surrounding them, like during the time when they were separated. Like, how did they feel? Alright guys, so I have my true emotional oracle card deck in my hand, and this card deck I was using it like crazy, but it was included in their first reading, so I don't know if the same card is gonna come out, but we shall see. Okay, we shall see. Now I wanted to see, like, how was the energy like during the time when they were in the military. Were they feeling some type of way about each other? And that's where we're going to see what we can get. All right, so Spirit, can you give me the most precise response on the how was the energy during the time that both V and Jungkook were in the military? What was the feelings between the two of Taehyung and Jungkook? The true emotional energy. The true emotional energy surrounding. Okay, as I do see something that you want me to see, that a card did come out that indicated a separation, which of course they were separated during that time. See, secluded. We have secluded. Separation reflecting soul searching. That could have been another thing that they were doing as well. That trying to figure out one another. And this one here. So we have soul searching. Let's see what else we're going to get. The true emotional energy surrounding me and Jungkook. Okay, guys, I do see another card. The next card that we have secret accounts. Secret accounts. So, allegedly, now I'm not sure, and I don't know how y'all diehard fans know about what goes on in the Korean military, but it does show allegedly V and Jungkook were being in touch with one another, in case you guys were curious, with allegedly secret accounts between the two. The next card that we have the GPS card. And apologies, y'all, this is what happens when cards get stuck together. This is an old deck, my first deck. But the GPS card, each time when a GPS card comes out in a reading, it indicates a sense of being lost. It's like being lost. So allegedly, V and JK could have felt like, due to the fact that they were separated during the military, they could have felt lost, because you see it says very loud and clear, like a separation. And it could be one of those cases where they could be the type where and this could come from all the members as well, that there could be the type where they will, without each other, they feel lost, you know. And I do remember J-Hope had expressed that during the time when he was touring. Alright, the next card that we have a Jezebel. We have a Jezebel. Did this card came out in their reading before? But I'm not going to go into detail about what I said about. I'll just tell you guys to go to that video if you haven't had a chance to check it out. But I do remember, if I could think, it could have been possible that a Jezebel card had came out. This could represent like a Jezebel spirit, or a person, like a female, that carries that Jezebel energy. So we're going to put that there. So we have Jezebel. Okay, let's see what else we're going to get. Holy Spirit, what is the true emotional energy surrounding V and JK? Okay. Wow. You see how those came out, y'all, at one time? Whoa. You should pull out an extra. Alright, so we have 4 cards here. Let's see what we have here. It's just coming out so quick. I don't know what's going on. So the next card we have for V and JK, we have living in the moment. Living in the moment. It's your time living in the moment. We have the next card. We have left you hanging. No closure, no contact, left on red. Okay, so I do remember what I was saying, that allegedly, and you know, I have to say allegedly, that I got a feeling that there's something going on secretly between V and JK, and I had a hunch that Taehyung could be real, because I don't think I ever expressed this to you guys. So if you were a male, same way if you were a female, and you're around the same people all the time, and this happens to some, where you could develop feelings of the same sex or the opposite sex. It just depends on what sets of people that you hang out with, and it does happen. This could have been one of those cases And well, I expressed it in the last video, but I was saying that the energy was coming from V, that V was the pusher, but JK wasn't feeling it at the time. So all this closure, you know, no contact, left on red. I'm getting a sense that what could have happened was that, and this goes back when they were in the military again, that when they were in the military, they were separated. There could have been a time where, you know, sometimes they would talk to one another, and then other times when one tried to reach out to the other, there was no contact. Like they'd rather stay alone and try to figure out, is, you know, do you want this, or, you know, what's going on, you know, like soul searching, trying to figure out what they want. That's the feeling that I got looking at these cards. And I'm thinking now with them two coming back together, it's kind of like this could be one of those cases where this whole thing between the two of them could have been just a phase and they grew out of it. That is why the change card had came out. That there's a change that has happened, being separated from one another. And go like, okay, it could have been like a phase, and, you know, let's try this again, and then they go from there. That's the feeling what I have. See, the next card kind of identifies that allegedly. See, we have fake busy. So it could have came from V, or it could have came from JK, that one of them could have reached out and say, hey, you know, what's up, blah, blah, blah. And they might have said, you know, I can't do it right now. I have to take care of duties. I have to do this and that, when they wanted to talk and they just wasn't ready at that time. The next card that we have the wish card. So, you know, when a wish card comes out in a reading, those of you that don't know, this card represents like wish, like, you know, wishing that, you know, this could happen, or wishing things could be better, or I wish you could understand me to where I'm coming from, or I wish we can be, you know, at a comfortable place and be able to chill out again with one another. And the last card that we have feeling. With the feelings card, it shows that, you know, the feelings are growing, or the feelings are strong. Alright guys, so there are those. So let me move these on over to the side. I'm trying to recall that I had a lot of cards since I did the last video on V and JK, and let's use my what lies beneath. Okay, let's do that. What lies beneath Oracle card deck. So let's see what we can get. Alright, Spirit, pertaining to V and JK, what lies beneath Kim Taehyung and Jeon Jungkook of BTS? Okay, so we have two bonus cards that came out. Alright, so what was the first card that came out? Alright guys, brace yourself. What lies beneath V and JK? We got in their fields. In their fields. See, it goes back to a little bit to what I was saying in the first read. Allegedly in their fields. This is the second card that came out. It kind of came on its back. You know how you flip it, it turns around and it flips this direction. We have promiscuous, allegedly. Keep in mind everything is alleged. We'll have to put the GIF all over this, but it says sleeps around a lot, a hot, free for all, sleeps with your man. Or allegedly this could represents a Jezebel. See a Jezebel card? Where's that Jezebel card that came out? A Jezebel. Could have been like someone else in the mix that was, you know, engaging between these two. That could be another thing. The third card we have sex shop. Allegedly, sex shop. The fourth card we have tantric sex. When this card came out, I didn't know the definition of what tantric sex represents, but it basically means that you see how this man and woman is hugging. I'm so sorry you can't see it because it's dark, it's a little lighter, but it's blurry, I'm sorry, but it shows a man and a woman hugging. So it says things like, you know, when you hug a person, when you touch their hand, that is another way that you can get sexually aroused. You know, it's almost like similar if, well, it's a more graphic, like if someone, you know, puts their hand on your knee or going up towards your thigh and you get aroused like that. That's what's similar, what tantric sex means. So that could be allegedly, you know, doing, oh Lord, why I chose to do this. But you guys get what I'm saying. I'm not gonna go into blood with, but you see, I'm not making this shit up, okay? I ain't making it up. It's coming out. It's coming out, alright? So the next card that we have total drama. These two, total drama, action, and tired of the drama. So it shows that a certain period of time there could have been, you know, like a hell of a lot of drama that was going on low-key between these two, and one of them could have gotten tired of it. We have the next card here, destroyed, shattered, broken, fucked up. This could have came back to like the separation, how one or the other have felt. Destroyed. And the last card we have emotional intelligence. Now with emotional intelligence, this to me can go for two ways. It can either go if V and JK they get along on an emotional level where one can understand the other, or it could be a sense of what one needed at that time. But I really feel like that this is definitely coming from like it's an emotional energy between these two, that they bond together on an emotional level. Okay. All right, guys. So there are those cards. So we're gonna put what lies beneath on the side. Or should I do two more? Let me do two more. I'll do two more. Let's do two more. Okay. So there was total 6, right? Let's pull out a total of 8. The cards are flying all over the place. Alright, some more allegedly raunchy stuff here, y'all. The next card. A situation is about to explode. Shit's about to pop off in flames. Okay. The next card we have fake friends. Fake friends. And the fake friends, you know, I told you guys about the story about how I feel that the members have to be very careful about who they trust. And I was expressing that enough a lot during the time that they were in the military, that there were a lot of people that were low-key watching them, trying to find out secrets about them, and they were surrounded around that fake friend energy. But they still need to watch out for that, because somebody could come out and say, oh, they have saw something, oh boy. And the next card we have, which is the last card we have, getting a room, hotel, motel, suit, business, pleasure. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Alright, so we are back, and as you can see, I had pulled up a photo of JK, and I am going to try to get the energy about how he's currently feeling about Taehyung. And right now I have another card deck in my hand. These are called my I Don't Care card deck, and we're gonna see what we're gonna get. And also, guys, FYI, the card decks that I am using in this video will be down in the description below. Okay, so Spirit, pertaining now to Jeon Jungkook, using these cards, how does he currently feel? Like, how does he really feel about Taehyung? How does he feel? Cards to fall out. And they're going all over the place, you guys. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do 2 more. 2 more cards. Spread this. JK feel. About Taehyung. Okay, I do see. Okay, this one and this one. All right. Okay, guys. So here's what we have. Alright, so the first card we have you failed, so what? You failed, so what? Pick yourself up and try again. Okay. Alright, you guys. Okay, you fail. So with this card here, you know what I was saying with the last card deck that I mentioned, that I feel like that there was a sense of where during the separation that one didn't feel like talking because one was trying to find herself. It does really feel like that allegedly this energy was coming from JK, and the reason why I feel that this could have came out because he could have felt like that, allegedly he could have felt like that he felt V in that aspect of that you know, allege of the previous cards that I pulled out. So that could have been one of the things. The next card that we have here, we have Oh, I am not always an angel. Okay, so he can be good and he can be bad. And he already expressed that to us already, that he's not that he's not as innocent as he looks. That's not new. You see how that came out? Wow. The third card we have imagine. Imagine. Remember, guys, going back to that daydream card? Yep, that's definitely coming from JK. Like, imagine. The next card we have no justification needed. Let me bring that closer. I'm sorry you guys can't see. No justification needed. The next card that we have infinity and infinity. Wow. So that's between him and Taehyung. They are on the same. They're on the same level, or how they feel about one another. Infinity, X infinity. The next card that we have it's okay to doubt. It's okay to doubt. Next card we have spread the love. Spread the love. And lastly, we have it's not the end, only the beginning. Ooh. Wow, those cards are very, very interesting. All right, got the truth oracle. I'll ask Spirit again. Spirit, how does Jungkook feel about Taehyung? What is his true feelings about Kim Taehyung at this present time? Okay, so the first two we have oh wow. We have trash, waste, worthless, mouse. Well, that could have come back to that card about feeling shattered. That could have been how he was feeling before. And the next card that we have rats. Pause, journey, new beginning. See that new beginning card? New beginning, change. The death card, transformation. Okay, so we have the next card, finances, money, problems, work, success, fortune. So there's no issues going on with money, of course not, but this is a very strong indicator that JK will continue to have success around him. Okay, then these two came out. We have key and we have roll the dice. So with the key card, it's always saying, and this is, you know, it doesn't take a genius to state this, that when a key card comes out, it feels like that the person themselves could feel like, you know, that they're part of the problem, that they're the key to the problem. That's probably why the worthless, see, the trash card came out, that allegedly JK could have been feeling like this, like during that nasty time. So like there was like a nasty time during the time, and you know, had certain doubts, that it's okay to doubt about certain feelings. And then the next card that we have roll the dice, take a chance, risk, leap of faith. So it's something about him taking a risk with Taehyung, allegedly. Let's see if we can get out 2 more. Spirit pertaining to JK. How does JK feel? How does JK feel about Taehyung? Alright guys, so the last card that we have Rose. Passion, love, thorns, short. So this card right here represents that, indicates that allegedly, but as I was saying earlier, guys, that it's a phase. That's definitely like a phase that they were going through on his end. Alright you guys, so I decided to grab some responsive cards. This comes from the Hidden Truth Oracle card deck, and I'm just gonna pull out a couple of responses pertaining to JK, pertaining to Kim Taehyung. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna get. Spirit with the responses. What is the hidden truth of Jeon Jungkook regarding Kim Taehyung? What is the hidden truth? What would be the responses? Okay, I jumped out a little too soon. That's great. What would be the responses for JK, Jeon Jungkook pertaining to Kim Taehyung? Alright guys, so I have these responses here. First response, I hide behind material things. I hide behind material things. I am starting to understand our connection. I wish things could be different. Anything else? Okay, so 2 responses fill out. The next one, we both know I am not the one for you. Then the last one, we will be together again. I don't know why I get a feeling, you guys, when I read this response, I'm getting a sense of, did they ever had a past life card together? I'm not really sure. I did a past life reading on them both, like were they connected in a past life, and it says allegedly that they were, like from a Christian background. But it sounds like to me, like with this response, I feel like with Taehyung and JK, in another life, they will cross paths again, and they could be in a phase where, you know, they can be man and woman. You know, it does happen in the next life, and this could be the response, that we will be together again. All right, guys. So now I have Mr. Taehyung, Mr. Kim Taehyung on the screen, and we're gonna see what is the energy on his side surrounding JK. So I have my cards here. We're gonna see what kind of cards he's gonna get. Spirit pertaining to Kim Taehyung. How does he feel about Jeon Jungkook? JK. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, actually, that one flew out. Okay, we're gonna stop right there. All right, guys. So these are the responses that we have pertaining to V regarding how he feels about JK. So the first response we have, you are good enough as you are right now. You are good enough as you are right now. And I'm sorry, you guys, you can't see the words because I don't know what's going on with my camera, but that's what it states. Okay. The next card that we have smile, smile more, even more. What? These cards, I'm telling you, these cards are not exactly, you guys, feeling cards. It's more like, you know, like affirmations, if you notice, but they're really cool. I'm laughing at this because I'm getting a sense of some people will say that V just has like this cold stare like now, and it's just funny that I have a picture of him like this and a card comes out that just say like smile, smile, smile even more. Okay, let's see what this one says. The next card we have box with a pillow. Box with a pillow. And this one could be a sense of like maybe feeling like irritated, aggravated over something, and you know, wanting to let out the pressure. See, box with a pillow. See, you can't see. I'm sorry, guys. It's so blurry, but you see, there's a girl, you know, punching a pillow that her friend is holding. It looks like she's scared. She might get hit in the stomach, but it's like throwing off your aggression, like feeling aggravated. The next response we have, what if you could send your problems away today? The next response we have fall down on the couch. Fall down on the couch. This person appears exhausted. The next card we have surprise. Surprise. And the last one we have no. And I'm not sure what the no card means. That could be it could be a sense also that V in a way could have had these same feelings that he was putting in doubt for. Same with JK, and that's why we have, like, you know, fight with a pillow, someone being angry, maybe not feeling like themselves. So if you had problems, if only you could send them away, and, you know, fight with a pillow. And this energy, you guys, I just asked about, like, his feelings towards Jungkook. Alright, so let me get my truth, the hidden truth, and let's see what his responses will be. Spirit pertaining to Kim Taehyung, what are the responses he says to, he would like to say to JK? Responses of Kim Taehyung to JK. Okay, guys, so we got a lot of responses here, and I'm going to read them to you right now. Okay, so first response we have for V pertaining to JK. I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about you. I remember in the last reading that I felt like on V's side, he does have, like, allegedly, that he does have, like, an obsessive energy with JK. Allegedly. The next response, I will wait for a sign from you. The third response, just being near you is intoxicating. Okay. It was my fault, but I blame you. Wow. I wonder if you are happy without me. I knew exactly what I was doing. And the final response, y'all, and this response actually came out before in the last reading. All right, y'all. Okay, so you notice that there's not really much for me to say in this narrative here, but yeah, you guys, allegedly. If I could put it all over the screen, but allegedly. Oh boy. Okay, so we're gonna leave that. Alright. Okay. Alright, you guys, so that concludes the reading on Kim Taehyung and Jeon Jungkook from BTS. I am hoping that I was able to answer you guys' responses, but Again, long story short, where I got overall from the reading itself was that V and JK are in a very good space, even though it feels like there was somehow like a little falling out pertaining to like the alleged feelings, but it seems like everyone is getting along well, or I don't know, trying to suppress those feelings. But that is what I got from this overall reading. So to the requester, again, I hope that you enjoyed this. Okay, so now down to the regular. So for comments, unfortunately you won't be able to comment on this video, so we're going to go into the next step, which is the request. I am currently taking requests at this time, and just a heads up, you guys, that the requests are coming along very, very slowly, considering of the situation with what's going on right now on my job. And I don't want to go into a lot of detail with it because it is something else, but I'm just not ready to disclose that, where the requests unfortunately are going to be a little slower coming in. So if you guys want to leave a request for this reading, I'm just going to tell you, go to my last BTS video and leave your requests there on which member you would like for me to pull on. If you come with the BS on the last video, you will be blocked and removed from my channel. Please be respectful. But however, you people that have some sense, please leave your request there and I will make a note of it. Again, if you don't have the patience, don't bother commenting, okay? Because I'm just telling you guys like it is. It is what it is, and I have no control over it. But I'm hoping things will get better, and I will keep you posted, okay? New videos will debut once a Wednesday and once a Sunday, along with me squeezing in with readings on celebrities. I tend to pull out some witchy videos, so I do have a playlist of, you know, like little witchy tips from me. So if you guys are very curious and you want to get witchy, be sure to check those out, okay? And more videos pertaining to that will be coming. Follow me on my social media, Instagram, TikTok, and on Flip. There you will get the latest updates, the sneak peeks. If you guys are big K-pop fans, I tend to post some K-pop memes and all that, so be sure to hang around there as well so you won't miss an update for yours truly. If you guys like the videos, one thing you can do, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like. It lets me know you guys want to see more. Allow the video to float around the YouTube streets. And if you love me from the jump, be sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe. That way you won't miss an episode from yours truly. Be sure to check out my BTS playlist. I will include it down in the description below. I will link it down in the description below, as well as the card decks that was used in today's reading, okay? I'm so sorry guys, seem like I'm all over the place, but if you notice, I am tired and I'm going to jump off here because I have to go into this prison for 8 hours, which is called work, because that's how it feels right now at this time of prison. I don't even want to go there with y'all, okay? But just continue to pray with me, pray for me with positive energy, and that way doors will open and things will get better, hopefully, okay? All right, you guys, I gotta go, and as always, I will see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.